Join the largest Christmas contractor directory in the country. Powered by Santa AI. ChristmasContractor.com. For the workers, the owners, the vendors, the dreamers. Get busy, get hired, get listed, get busy, get listed, get seen, get lifted, get calls, get jobs, get blessed, get gifted, get found, get hired, get your whole life shifted. ChristmasContractor.com, come on and get listed. He needed work, needed cash in his hand, needed hope, needed rope, needed one good plan, needed pay, needed day, needed somewhere to stand, and he found a light crew. Hiring hands, over 100 companies looking for crews, looking for boots, looking for dudes, looking for folks with something to prove. So we clicked that list and made his move. Got high, got wide, got up, got paid, got trained, got name, got shown the trade, got lights, got nights, got more each day. Now he's hanging C9s all the way. On the roof in the tree with the crew in the city, making good money, man, to work. Got pretty cold air, bright lights, whole town litty. He said I found my lane when I got busy. Get busy, get listed, get seen, get lifted, get calls, get jobs, get blessed, get gifted, get found, get hired, get your whole life shifted. ChristmasContractor.com, come on and get listed, get listed, get found, get hired, get seen, get leads, get the whole town wired. Need lights, need crews, need a plan that fits. ChristmasContractor.com, come get on the list. Next year came, he had flame in his chest, had a truck, had tools, had a dream to invest, had skill, had will, had no time to rest. Said I'm building my own, I'm coming for the best. Needed leads, needed speed, needed calls on the phone, needed crews, needed news, needed help of his own, needed brand, needed land, needed not to stand alone. Then the directory put his name on the throne. Got a profile, got phone style, got his company shining. Got renderings, got bookings, got the whole plan lining. Got materials, got tools, got the clock combining. 6 cents in the AI, had the whole thing climbing. Homeowners came early, getting ready for the season. Asking Santa for the lights, for the looks, for the reason, for the rendering. Showed the dream before the evening. Got listed, got busy, and the leads kept breathing. Get busy, get listed, get seen, get lifted, get calls, get jobs, get blessed, get gifted, get found, get hired, get your whole life shifted. ChristmasContractor.com, come on, get listed, get listed, get found, get hired, get seen, get leads, get the whole town wired. Need lights, need crews, need a plan that fits. ChristmasContractor.com, come get on the list. Now here comes a vendor with a product they need. Had clips, had balls, had wire, had speed, had reeds, had stakes, had gear for the tree. But nobody knew what he had in the street. Needed eyes, needed ties, needed trust in the trade. Needed buyers, needed flyers, needed orders made. Needed a place where contractors stayed, so we got that supplier. Lift the leg, got green, got his name in the mix. Got calls, got sales, got orders that click. Got stock, got lock, got his whole brand fixed. Now the whole train goes. Who'd up pick every Christmas contractor, looking for gear, every light and pro coming back each year. Every vendor, every owner, every crew drawing near. Get listed right now, this is where they appear. Need workers, need leads, need help in the city. Need products, need process, need something that's with me. Need forward, need proof, need the dream looking pretty. ChristmasContractor.com. Get listed, get busy. Need bulbs, need clips, need wire on the road. Need reefs, need trees, need lights for the pole. Need Santa, need answers, need help with the goal. Get listed, get lifted, let Christmas take hold. Get busy, get listed, get seen, get lifted, get calls, get jobs, get blessed, get gifted, get found, get hired, get your whole life shifted. ChristmasContractor.com, come on and get listed, get listed, get found, get hired, get seen, get leads, get the whole town wired. Need lights, need crews, need a plan that fits. ChristmasContractor.com, come get on the list.
Largest Christmas contractor directory in the country. Powered by Santa AI. Workers get hired, owners get leads, vendors get seen, homeowners get ready. Get busy, get listed. Get listed.
Oh my goodness, that was great. I like that song. It's actually starting to grow on me a little bit.
Okay.
What do you think, Laura?
It's all right.
How's everybody doing? My name is Ron. I'm always with my beautiful wife, Laura.
Yo, what's up?
Yo,
peeps?
what's up? What's going on? What is today, anyway?
It's Wednesday. It's the middle of June.
Hump Day.
It's a little hot and spicy outside.
Yeah, there's like, what, a Father's Day is going on? Father's Day
Day's
is
in a
coming
couple
up.
Weeks. In
We
a
got
couple
the-
weeks. Get your frozen dinners ready.
Yeah, get your Brute by Fabergé ready. Right?
A Hunger Man dinner.
Mm-hmm.
A little Bud Light.
Got, some Bud Light.
And see if the golf is on. We're
Yeah,
good.
yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we know how to take care of Dad. This little Brute by Fabergé, a little couple socks for the dresser drawer.
Old Spice.
Yeah, and maybe
There was
you
some
can get like a
underwear, too.
fishing lure, and then a Father's Day thing, some fishing lures.
Yeah, in a baseball cap, sure enough.
Yes, another thing of target practice range balls / golf balls. So
Yeah.
Dad can hit them out in the woods for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, so all the dads out there, that's coming up. That's what you have to look forward to. We also, right after Father's Day, I think it's the weekend after Father's Day.
It's like a couple days after.
Yeah,
week.
did I say the follow right after Father's Day weekend, 2 days later, we are going to watch the vow renewal of Joey Murphy and Chelsea Murphy. They're renewing their vows in Las Vegas at this really plush thing, and looking forward to that.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
Yeah, another little first class trip for old Laura. And
Damn straight.
I don't know if this is the last one we're going to take
It is
this
not.
year, but it's definitely
Should
one
we
we're
be
looking
booking a
forward to.
solo flight if that's the case?
Yeah, so, if you're ever going to fly first class, it's definitely more expensive. And it's only lasting for like 2 hours. You know, can you justify the price? The way that Laura and I justify the price is from the United card. And I don't know, if you wherever in the country that you live, you might have American might be the number one at your airport or, whatever. But those lounges and bringing the free bags and the free drinks and the free food and just the plush waiting conditions and, how you're treated in those lounges, it's worth it. Laura and I spend everything that we do, we spend it on our, United Rewards card or whatever it is. Even though we can buy cash, we do it that way anyway for multiple reasons. One, because it protects your investment. I mean, if there's some kind of thing, and it's not like it came out of your bank account and needs to come back in. So once all that is, what do you call it, baby, when you go down through everything and you make sure they're all valid charges? Was that reconcile?
Reconcile.
Once you reconcile everything, and then you just pay the bill off every month. But, right now we're doing like, I would say almost $400,000 in credit card charges a year.
I got the yearly statement of the thank yous, and it was a little bit more points than that, but that's all right. That's
Yeah,
good.
I
That's a
mean,
good number.
Yeah, I mean, but so basically anytime we want to fly somewhere, we can fly first class for free, so.
So if we do this for 2 years, then we could fly first class here and back to Rome.
Yeah.
Oh
So
my God. One more year to go.
yeah, so your buddy Ron's turning 50 years old next year. And, what do you do for your 50th anniversary of your birth, but your 50th birthday?
You take your wife to Italy.
You take your wife to Italy, yeah. Yeah, we've been talking about it. So now we got the kids. The kids are official Robeys now. Everyone except for Tyrone. Tyrone just refuses to go to DMV and get his license renewed and, all that. But we'll see. Tyrone might, turn into Jacob Robey one day. We'll see what happens with that. But, yeah, we can get passports for the kids and go out of the country. So we're definitely looking forward to that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's what's going on here. What else, babe? Why don't you drive for a little bit and tell them what's going on? What have you been doing for the last couple weeks?
So Ron is on computer and desk, and I am on house remodeling. So I am 99.5% complete in our master bedroom area. I just got to put some.
It's not called a master bedroom anymore, I don't think. I think it's
master
called primary bedroom or something.
Okay, I call it a suite. It's a master suite area. It's the old owners. The house is over 100 years old. The last owners converted the attic into a bedroom. So I have been fixing it up. I made faux shiplap on all the walls. I just finished painting it all. I got to do the top trim and just touch up the red where I messed up. I just got little touch-ups, and I'm definitely sore today because yesterday I powered through, and did 9 hours up there, and a little sore.
Yeah.
A little sore.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
she's been doing a lot of work. I mean, we done had the house, the whole entire house has been lifted, 12-inch lift kit
Yep.
from the beginning and level sort of all the way through the back.
she's
That was
been
its
balanced.
own tobacco in itself. Chew tobacco spit. But we did that, and then we're ready right now. We're at the part where we just installed the 8. Think about this: 8 air conditioned units. I mean, that's just
Well, and the mini splits is a dual system, 4 on each side of the house. So we got the dual mini splits with the 4 quad zones or whatever. But it's going good. It's cold in the house. We had to bump it up a little bit.
Yeah, well, it was too cold at first. It was like an icicle. But it was from where we started. I mean, you're going to have to make sacrifices in life if you want to be successful. That's the bottom line. And to move into this property, we had to say, I don't need this new house. Having a house that's old and falling apart, and having 6 window units that you have to put a bucket under this one because it leaks and change it daily and this shit and it's always hot up here. But see, the trick is if you turn these 3 fans on, have those 4 fans and that 1 air conditioning unit, it could be cool, but if it's hot outside when you're inside.
Yeah.
You can tell if it's a hot day or cold day outside just by the way the house changes, because everything's on full blast, and it was about $800 a month in electricity and that we're paying currently. I mean, I'm just being honest with you. There's no hot water heater. I mean, for some reason the power is wrong on that one. The air conditioning system is just trash. Everything needs to be thrown away. But this is the life that we've lived for the last 3 years, band-aiding all this stuff and trying to put all this stuff together so we can build this. And at the end of the day, the big picture is to have this beautiful property with this badass house. So we just got all the air conditioning's done. We got the tankless hot water heater. We got the bathroom done. She's done the whole upstairs. I mean, everything is looking awesome. Everything is looking awesome. Right now, also, besides of what the home improvements are, we have Tyrone and his girlfriend is out of the cottage now. So they are both leading and working with the kids. They're doing bins and organizing bulbs and getting the warehouse ready because we have a few materials that are on the way.
That is true. We have quite a few materials on the way.
How many pallets do you think we have coming in?
Well, I know I've got 5, 6, and then the other is probably a container, so whatever the container holds. I
Yeah.
don't know.
This is one of the.
I don't know.
It's not the first one.
730. I don't know. A
Yeah,
lot.
30 pallets of
Freaking a
extra
lot.
shit coming in. This is not even part of our order. This is just. It's not the first one, and it won't be the last, but it's the next person in line
Yeah.
that is a distributor. Whatever the explanation is the reason why they're going out of business and just liquidating all their inventory. We are helping a friend out, and they're helping us out and getting a few select things that we need above and beyond our other order. But, we have those coming in. So the boys are over there. They're getting ready. They're getting ready for the influx because I really believe that our business is going to be 4 times bigger this year than it was last year, and that's for the installation business, that's for the distribution business, that's everything. I think we'll double in installation this year, and I think we'll be quadruple the size that we were last year in distribution because of what I'm seeing behind the scenes. So Laura's, fixing up the home improvement projects, and that's been her task. The kids have been doing homeschool and working with Jacob, who's been, teaching them about the home improvement and kind of running them every single morning at 8 o'clock. He has them out there doing PE and running hills and drill sergeant kind of stuff, and then we're breaking them down. Everyone is being trained how to be a worker in the workforce. And that's what school used to be, Laura. Mm-hmm. School is a production of, your citizens to make them have reasonable education and get them prepared to work in the workforce, right?
We don't need no education.
Am I right?
Yeah, and then, something happened. Let's
Well,
not get political today.
No, it's not politics.
It is politics.
No,
The
it's
whole
not about
reason-
politics. I'm just saying is why even send the kids to school at all? For what?
Well, there's a whole reason why they send the kids to school. You got federal funding and everything else. You have your social security number, which tells the the bank of this person is going to be paying the national debt and all the other stuff. And now if you don't pay your taxes, you go to freaking jail. Ooh, I almost said the F-bomb.
You are. You're not supposed to be cussing, Laura.
Yeah.
All right.
It's a whole thing. But we chose not to have our children indoctrinated in bull crap. So
Know that,
cool.
and there's a couple other reasons. It's not just because the schools are like F-rated around here.
yeah.
The middle
It
school
gives us the
specifically.
freedom. So everybody else their school let out last week. Our kids are not done because their school year starts in January.
Yeah.
So they will be done in the next month or so, July-ish.
Yeah.
And then they'll have their break when we're in full-blown Christmas. But they'll still be doing stuff, just not as intense as we do right now.
Yeah, they're going to be implementing the skills that they learned in the off season, and then they're going to be taking entry level positions inside of our Christmas light installation and distribution business. I mean, even the homeschool now has been brought to a new system, but the questions are Christian and Christmas based. So it's asking them, like, if you have, a case of 24 mini lights into a case, and then someone buys 5 cases, how many strands is that? This is like the repeatable, math problems that they do with math, and the customers are asking for this. It's actually teaching them the Christmas industry that we're teaching the kids through lessons on their grade level, and it's calculating it. If you get one of the 20 questions wrong, it gives you back the same exact test, but changes all the questions until you can perfect it, ace it, get an award, and move on to the next level. We have the whole homeschool, and it's all in our business directory now under the talent profile. So, we're really expecting some really big things. Before we go too far, do we have any questions, Lyra, about what we're doing? Because that's what you've been doing. That's what the kids have been doing. What's Ron been doing?
Ron, what have you been doing?
Besides sitting on your ass and pretending that you're working.
Sitting on your ass, and I can hear you laughing and listen to Eminem all day. I mean,
Not all day.
what
That
have
was
you been
yesterday.
doing? I know that you've been working on the website and the directory nonstop for the last month, and this is actually the first 2 days that he actually slept a normal schedule. So we're on the same cycle.
No, it was Sunday. It was Saturday night. So Saturday night, she's like, "Look, I'm going to church with or without you. So if you want to sleep till noon or whatever you're going to do, stay up till 8 o'clock in the
3.
morning and wake up at noon and then get back after it and stay up till, 10 in the morning and then sleep for 4 hours and back after it. And you're just staying at the desk the whole entire time like you're just possessed. Just like there is no other thing I want to do except for get this done, and failure's not an option. Not completing it's not an option. Having it half-assed and presenting it is not an option. I am just like focused like a microscope on success, and I don't want nothing else. I haven't even hardly been eating food. Have you seen that we're losing a little bit of weight? Your boy Ron's losing a little bit of weight, a little 20-pound action. But that's what we're doing, and that's what I'm doing, and I am just so geared on it. I don't even want to take any vacations. I don't want to do nothing but finish this, and I want it done by July 1st. So that's what I've been doing. The business directory, design studio, employment. It's going to be everything. The business thing. You want to show them a little something? What it looks like?
You want to show him? Show him. You gonna pull it up? You're the one that can drive that one. I don't think I
You're
have that
the
one.
one that I love.
So he hasn't been eating and lost 25 pounds without just not eating. And I today hit one of my mile markers.
Yeah.
Of course, it wasn't in a month. It was in, healthy, exercising, watching what I eat, eating, enough protein. And today I hit a 30-pound mark. Today.
Good job, babe.
Happy 30 pounds.
Laura has been very consistent with it. She has been torturing herself since I've known her for like at least 5 years about
We've known each
eating.
other
Like, oh,
longer
you're
than
eating
5
spaghetti?
years.
I'll eat cauliflower noodles, and I'll special make them, and just anything and everything. It's just above and beyond healthy that Laura does. She's running on the treadmill every single night. She's lifting weights and doing these things like all the time. So, I'm glad that everything's paying off. She's working her ass off, and it's starting to show. Well, it's been showing, but it's really the 30 pounds. I didn't know. That's great.
Today's 30.
Congratulations.
I will say, ladies, if you are getting close to 40 or you're over 40, get your freaking hormones checked. Do not suffer. Don't suffer. Don't wait till you're over 50 and then realize you're totally messed up and that's what's causing the issues. Just saying. Go get your hormones checked.
Yeah, pretty much. All right, let's take a look at this. This right here. Oh, by the way, if you're listening on Spotify, iTunes, iHeartRadio, Pandora, Amazon Music. If you're listening on any of those, welcome. Thank you for listening to our podcast. I was looking at an illustration the other day at the people who listen to our podcast just on the RSS feed.
Yeah.
And there was people like in Australia listening. It was crazy.
That's cool.
Oh, yeah. There was England, Africa, all over the place.
Ahoy there, mates.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Strip on the Barbie, you know, put some Christmas lights on your roofie. But anyway, however you say it. I don't know. It's roofie. I don't know if it's that, but whatever it is, we'll do it. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to Christmas, you know, hi, mates, I appreciate you listening to the show from Australia. Thank you. But it's like they only listen for 2 seconds, so hopefully they caught those two right there. But anyway, that's what's going on. Let's take a look at this design studio, Lars. So, did I just add it to stage? What's going on here?
I don't see it. Oh, I see it in the lower quadrant.
Yeah, the quadrant.
Quadrant.
Yeah, it's like it's not adding. What's going on here?
Okay.
Let's go to some questions, and I'll see if I can pop this
Let me
BN
go
show.
to your. I haven't gone to your little thing. Ooh, that's bright.
What is?
You have to. We're doing catch up.
Before
still?
presenting screen, remove other media streams from the stage. What's streaming? Oh, this one.
You got something else playing in the background.
That's what's going on, my
happening.
friend. Oh, I see what's going on right now. Let me put like these. I put like these so you can see my friend right here. Right, good, okay? So yeah, this is just to give you a little glimpse. So when you're on ChristmasContractor.com, it's, you know, you got your where you're in like for the materials and stuff. So you're on there where you can shop for materials. And what you're going to see July 1st is you're going to see that this whole thing's going to open up for you. And I'm just giving you just a little tease here, a little tease of what it looks like. Okay, so you can do the Google Street View, and inside here, it'll just show the Google Street View. You can lock it. Right now, we're just going to use a demo image just to kind of see what's going on. And so this is the North Pole Design Studio. Now, let's walk down through it. So, like over here on the left-hand side, you see some colors. So let's start with like pure white and red, or let's go with pure white and red. You can change your ratio and continuous flow, and I'll show you what that is. So basically, roof line would be right here. So you can just do the continuous roof lines like this, and then bring them over right here, and then you're probably going to go like this.
Can you make the background darker so you can see the lights?
Yeah, I will. I'll do all that. All right, so come up here, boom, boom. You got that little piece right there. You got this. And then we're going to come up here like this. Boom. Whoops. And then we'll probably do right here, right here, right here. I think that's about it. So anyway, this is it right here. You can look at night mode.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, and then you're going to get the archway. You're going to get the archway like this. So this is going to give you the perspective of how many feet it is, because we already know what the small archway is or the large archway. So when you do it, it's like small archway or large archway.
Oh, so it calculates your footage?
Everything's calculated, yeah.
Oh.
And then if you do small windows, so like this would be a small window, and then this, you know, this would be a large window right here, 26 feet. So this would be right here. You know, so this is how easy it is, but you know, it'll tell you like the scope of work. Whoops.
Oops. Personal information.
This is for did I just mess up something?
There you go. Now you start over.
Okay, anyway. So it calculates all your footage. Right now I'm in the middle of doing something, so I'm still building it right now. But just to show you just something cool. So this is like how they do the lights, and wait till you see this shit. All right, so it comes right here, and then let's get a little something right here. Let's go here, and let's come up here, and then we'll stop it right there because there's a tree there.
Uh-huh.
And then we'll do here and maybe here. All right, anyway, so when you go here and then you go to like, say, permanent lighting, you can just switch this to permanent lighting.
Oh,
and
it's
then,
dancing.
And then you can see like what it is. So you have Invisilights, permanent lighting. You have your 36-volt system. You can have red, white. You can have a 5:5 ratio. Continuous flow, because like if you see a lot of programs, if it starts off red, red, white, white, blue, blue, every time you start, it starts with red, red. So when you're doing these little cuts, it's like that. This one is a continuous flow. And then you can see that you can speed up the animation of it.
Oh, yeah.
And then it shows you what that looks like. But if you're like, you know what, I want the controls where I just want to see red and, red and purple. Where's my pink? I don't have pink.
Oh, it changes
But I wanna
colors
see
like
this.
while you're clicking it?
Yeah,
You don't
so
have
you
to do
can,
it.
yeah, or you can also, draw some more
Some ridge line
if you want
on
to.
permanent lighting. You put it on the ridge.
Yeah, they got these
Oh, the
tracks. Yeah, you just screw right into the
Screw right into the
Yeah,
roof.
exactly.
No problem.
Yeah.
Insurance covers that, right?
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, but like this is like the permanent lighting set, so the customer can do it. It has a whole entire estimate is broken down with options, like on Jobber. But as you click the option, it'll either remove it from the rendering or add it. So it's a fully interactive rendering. It tells you what materials that you need. It puts all the materials that you need into the shopping cart down here when you're done. But if you want to go to C9 lighting, we can switch back to C9. But
yeah.
obviously the
Which is where you can put the lights on the ridge line. Don't give me some stupid ass comment that you can't put permanent lighting on the ridge line. We know.
yeah.
Chill. Just
So
chill.
anyway, on the C9 lighting, like I said, you have your archway. It automatically figures out the feet that you have, but you just do the archway and you do them like this, and then then you're
I
going
like
to the
that little archy thingy.
then the little garage here. It says single garage door. These are the same one, and then you're going to put these like with the arch,
Yeah.
and then click off of it, and then you have another garage single door. So basically, it's going to have your estimate's going to say 2 single car garage doors. Here's the feet of the roof line. Here's the feet of this. And then if you want to go to say mini lights, so trees, are you going to do a branch wrap or are you going to do a canopy wrap? So maybe on this one, we'll do a branch wrap, and then we'll just take it up
Okay.
here like this. And I can change the colors, and I can do red on the trunk and, something else. Or I can do, like, say we're going to do this tree. So this one will be bushes and shrubs. You can choose what kind of spacing and net lights or mini lights or whatever. But let's say we're going to do red and green on the tree. Say we're going to do red on the trunk. So we would do, let's go with trees, these two. We're going to do red. So we're going to do red on the tree trunk right here. And then let's go to next. And then we're going to do C7 36-inch spacing. We're going to do green on the canopy. And then we'll do green around here on the canopy.
Oh, yeah.
And then we'll have those two. And then what you do is complete tree. So then that tree now puts
Goes
into
into
the
the estimate.
estimate and says 1 tree, red on the trunk and green on the canopy.
Sweet.
So, I mean, it has everything like that. I mean, I'll show you more in great detail later. But like if you're looking at wreaths, I mean, these are the wreaths. That's a mixed noble. This is an Oregon fir, and these are what they look like. If you want a bow, we have a canvas bow that looks like this. Or we have a, what kind of wreath. So this space right here, what does it need? A 60-inch wreath?
48 or 60.
I would say 60. You
In
can probably
Texas,
squeeze one in
it'd be
here.
60.
Maybe here and above the garage. So we'll do a 60-inch with, let's say, a lit bow.
Okay.
We'll do a lit bow. And as you can see,
Okay.
there's lights in here that are fully customized, so I can change the color of the wreath lights or whatever.
Oh, good.
Or I can also just apply to all greenery or apply to anything. Another thing that's interesting is like in the tree here, let me go to edit design. If I'm in the tree here, if you want to do like, say, red and white, it'll be red and white, but you can do, let me click on it one more time. But you can do like if you want a 3-3 pattern, and you can do it full candy cane. You can also do columns in
that's
full
good.
candy cane and change the way the candy cane works. You can do them on reefs and everything. So this is like super cool. But we'll go back to
Greenery.
warm white on that one, and then let's go to greenery, where we have the wreath. So basically all you would do is just once you get the one that you want and it looks how you want, you would just add the wreath.
Yeah.
And so this is how you size the bad boy right there, and just put it right there. Make another one right there, so I can put this one right here. Boom. And then as soon as you click off of it, now there's 2 reefs with lit bows with red lights and green mini lights that are added to the estimate.
So on your editing square, the bottom right one duplicates it.
The bottom right moves
or edits it.
Edits it.
Edits it, and the upper left one duplicates it.
This
What
one
about the red
duplicates
one?
it. This one-
deletes it.
Yeah, this one takes it off the invoice.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
So you're like,
Oh,
I want
that's
another
easy.
one? Oh, perfect. Got you right
Another
here.
one.
But as soon as you click off of it, it's just added to the estimate.
Oh, that's good.
I mean, the customer could pretty much add it themselves.
That's good too.
But yeah, after the quote is completely done, I mean, you can control things, whatever. But if you want to get a bow, like a canvas bow or lit bow or something, you can get what do you want, a 24-inch? Okay, boom, add the bow, and then you just take it. It's the same kind of thing. You just add the bow to what you want, and then put it wherever you want.
Put it on the columns.
Yeah, I mean, just however you want to do it, right? So you could do that. But another thing is, what am I doing here? Get off. Okay, so another thing that we have is in the greenery we have garland.
Okay.
So garland, a ledge surface. I mean,
Not the easiest thing to wrap.
tell me who can do that.
Oh.
So you can have Oregon
That's pretty
fir or mixed noble. If I edit these, I can click on them and change the width to make it look good, or I can on this one, change the fullness just to kind of make it look right.
That's way easier.
Yeah, I know. So anyway, that's the garland, and then when you're on the garland, whether it's a ledge or if you're talking about a structure or column, it can be different. But if you're talking about entryway door, then entryway door would just be like this, where you just kind of go like this, and then you put it like that.
Yeah.
And then it counts 3 strands of lights. And these also have lights that you can change the colors of the garland, which is cool. And then you would just put I need a total of 6 9-foot sections, and then add the garland to the estimate.
Sweet. That is awesome.
So it's all line item like that. And then when you're trying to go down there, it'll say, hold on, you forgot accessories. So, it's like, okay, I do need a timer. I do need extension cord, or maybe, I did some pathway lights. So let's get some, maybe 1 pack of 50 stakes and maybe one of these magnet clips if I need that. Add those materials to the estimate or the materials needed. And that's how it goes right to the Shopify cart of what you designed.
Awesome.
And this one right here,
maybe just push cancel.
yeah, the scope of work would tell you that its roof line is 185 feet. I'm just working on something right now. But if you're over here on this, you would say, okay, I want the ridge line. And here's the ridge line right here. Boom, boom, boom. Comes up here, and comes there. And then it goes here. So that's that.
That's
and
cool.
then you can just go right here and just put apply to
all.
And then it just changes everything to that. Or you can say, let's do blue, or let's see what it looks like with red, white, and blue. And see, if you look at what I was telling you about the continuous flow, this is what it looks like every time it starts and stops. It starts with the same thing, especially when you're talking about a 2-2 ratio or 3-3. It'll start with the same. It'll always start with the first one is red, white, and blue. It'll always start with the same every time. But when you do the continuous flow, it just, whatever you left off with here, it starts with that pattern again, left to right. And then if you were to take off the ridge line, it would take off the ridge line, but it adds up all the price and what you get. It's just like, there's nothing like it. And it's fully made for contractors. So
Sweet.
that's what's going on with that. And then below, what you'll see is you can see, if you're a homeowner, you can see that you can buy these projects, or you can see what these 3 different contractors who are in your area that we think are the best. It has your prices of what you charge per foot, per strand, per wreath, per whatever, and it can automatically just give them a quote instantly that you'd have to approve and make sure that they drew it correctly and the feet are right and all that kind of stuff. But at least you have an idea of what color and what design that they want that the homeowner can do themselves. And that's that. I mean, there's a lot of other cool stuff. I mean, custom. I mean, you're like, hey, man, let me add my own logos, or let me add a present in there or something. I mean, we can add stuff or, whatever you want. But that's that. I mean, it's so much to talk about. There's more to it than that. But, that's what it's about.
So in the business directory portion, everybody can put their company information that hasn't been loaded yet.
I would say if we're talking about the business directory, there's already like 2,700 companies in there. You probably just have to go in there and find your company and then claim the listing with your information and a couple other things, and then get verified. But more than likely, you're already in there. Pretty much anyone who's listing that they offer Christmas light installation services anywhere in the country on any kind of Google, Yelp, your website, or someone mentions it, our tools are already like grabbing all of those and putting them into the directory if we have the email, the phone number, and everything verified from reliable sources. And then those are in there. So you'll just have to go in there and just kind of grab grab your profile, upload your picture into there, or link to your picture, or whatever you have, and so our system is going to be sending out automatic text messages to get your profile and email. So there'll be about maybe a spam amount of text messages and emails that'll be going out July 1st, and
Just
you
a
know,
little
claim your
spamming.
business listing, and you know, it's a game changer. So if you're out there and you've been kind of hiding from Ron, and you know, and just acting like we're never going to amount to anything, and let me blackball them, and hopefully they just go away and die. That's not what's happening. It's game over. We're about to take over, and the smile on my face will just be because I've been waiting for this moment for a long time. So July 1st, you know, we'll have a big smile together. Make sure that you're partnering and connecting with Kingdom. If you're offering a service in the Christmas industry, make sure that you're offering your service and you're listed. Your vendor business is listed onto our new ChristmasContractor.com business directory. If you have products that you want to sell, like anything that we sell on the website, you'll be able to grab those and put those into the designer tool. That little rendering shows you it's really cool, and it's far surpassed anything that's in the market today. But not only does it tell you the materials, it also can connect into what jobs you have, what materials you need, what your existing inventory is, you know, training for workers, and they don't even see this kind of facing stuff, but they can see the actual rendering of what was improved. Because tell me about that, Laura, because the thing about renderings is you make a nice rendering based on what you think the customer's talking about, but when they approve it, sometimes they approve something totally different, right?
Totally.
And then what happens?
Then it's in their profile, and the worker doesn't read the scope of work. They just go by what the picture showed, and they think that they know better, and they make even the color choice might be wrong, because the original thing said, I just want warm white, and then the last thing they said when they approved it, I don't want warm white, I want candy cane, and then you put it in the notes and in the scope of work in English and in Spanish, and they don't read it, and they put warm white on the house and add the garages and the archway. And
Oh,
the
we got
flower
people
beds,
asking questions.
Mr. Merle has asked a couple questions.
Mm.
I'm not allowed to put the questions up anymore because it distracts Ron. So I saw your question, but I'm not allowed to say or do anything. I just have to sit here and look at it. So
You have to
Anyway.
wait till I stop talking, which is never, so it just never comes up.
yes, so I never get to do it. So that question was, 10 minutes ago, but whatever. Anyway, so they'll just install something completely different than what we had agreed on, just because the picture was in there. So this is going where they approve the picture and can even change the color, then I don't have to worry about them and yell at them for not reading. I spent all this time converting all this to Spanish, and you don't even read it.
Yeah, the problem that needs a solution is you have good products out there, but there's too many that are not integrated together. For example, you have all of your customers that you have, but then you have something different that is an email thing like MailChimp. Now it's not interactive, so if someone just got on the schedule today but was in your existing lead, it's not taking them out of that pool and putting them into a different one, so they're not integrated. You need something like, show me everyone who's on the schedule but they don't have greenery, or show me everyone who has done business with me in the last 12 months but they haven't approved a deposit yet, or they're not on the schedule yet, or even ready to be scheduled. Show me that exactly right this second. That's why when you have multiple tools integrated and working together, it works so much better, because it's seamless and it's all together. Now, the same as with the, like what Laura said about the photo rendering. There's, we used Strander all last year. But the thing is you come up with someone because the customer did say that they want the roof line, the ridge line, the windows, and all this other kind of stuff. And then when they see the price tag of getting those trees wrapped up and realizing it's $5,000 per tree and some other stuff, then they're like, whoa, okay,
I mean, I was thinking like $20. I mean, I wasn't thinking $5,000.
My budget's like $2,500. Like, you're like, oh, okay. So what we can do is we can still do the roof line. Why don't we just, if I had to choose myself, I would do the roof line, and then I would do the archway, and then I would do this wreath, and then maybe if I had more money, then I would, this is what I would do next and that. So based on what they originally said, and you sent them a rendering, what they actually approved is less than that. but it's in the customer profile. So then when your installer goes out there, they're not reading roof line, archway, big wreath above the door, and power pack. They're seeing yard stakes and all this other stuff. So they come out, they're like, oh, I was looking at the picture. You're like, yeah, that wasn't the picture that was approved, because your photo rendering doesn't work with your estimate process. Ours, when you have the rendering the way I just did it and showed you, it has them down so you have them clicked as optional, or you can have them as recommended. So they're optional, but they're showing on the initial display. As they click it, they can see, oh, bushes, oh, and you see the bushes illuminate, and you're like, oh, I like that. And so you can figure out the color that you want. You can do it freestyle, for the customer can do it themselves. But when they approve it, that's the rendering that you need. That's the rendering that can go to, this is what's approved, this is exactly what's approved, and this is how you're supposed to do it. Candy cane, pure white and red, 2:2 ratio, this is what needs to be done. You can see it, and that's what it better look like when you're done. Okay, so we also have Santa AI, and Santa AI will take that rendering and turn it into a nice, beautiful chat GPT, but it takes credits to do that. And I think every person on the website can do it free for like 3 times or something, and then you got to pay. But you know, this rendering right here is perfect. I don't need the, you know, super AI. I need the stuff that works with my business seamlessly with every other thing, where it's all one system, and you can actually have your business working with that system, or you can be in front of all of these contractors too. Hit me up. Now, David Merle does have a question. What was that question again, bud? You want to know how much everything looks?
What's the yearly membership for this service?
Yeah, so it's for signed in clients only. Huh?
Have you come up with what your pricing is going to be?
Yeah, it's pretty much if you just want the photo rendering and you want that part, it's like $100 a year. I mean, so it's like I don't see how any other rendering service, I don't see how any other design studio can compete with that. It's way better than anything that you have, and I know how to work on it and build it myself. So I can, anything that needs to be changed, I can change it within 5 minutes. So I don't see how there's any design studio that will continue to survive past this.
Okay.
I just can't see any reason why anyone would stay with any other design studio except for this. I mean, what's cool though is you can go to the shopping cart and ChristmasContractor.com. This will be live, you know, very soon. That when you're looking at a wreath, as long as your address is in there, you can pull up a Google Street View right into the thing and then lock it into place, and then put that wreath on your house and see what it looks like on your house. I mean, there's just nothing like it, man. Okay. There's nothing like it, and I'm really excited. As a matter of fact, I've been talking to Laura and a few people, friends of mine. I've never been more sure in my life that I'm going to be a millionaire by the end of next year. I mean, technically on paper, we probably are right now. Mm-hmm. But I've never in my life have I ever been more confident that I'm going to be a millionaire by the end of next year. I just know for a fact. I see this. I see that this is what the industry needs. This is the way that it's going. And I hope to partner and connect with as many of you as possible. But, you know, it's moving so fast. I mean, I already got the homeschooled on the damn thing. So the kids doing their homeschool on it with the lessons and the 30, it's like it just makes the new lesson. It's so crazy what it is and what it's going to be. So look out for Christmas in July 1st. It is game over. Game over.
Okay.
And permanent lighting, you know, right now I think just to shift gears.
Take a breath.
Shift gears. Permanent lighting, red, white, and blue. Right now you should be stupid busy for red, white, and blue, patriotic permanent lighting kind of stuff.
Things are getting a little, you can see the patriotism starting to catch up finally. People, you know, 250th birthday, everybody's starting to talk about it. Putting little stuff on their front yards with the, you know, what is that, the snowfall tubes and all kinds of different stuff.
Yeah, the low light tubes. Yeah, I mean, I'm starting to see like America's 250 and it's coming up, and let's like buy these napkins and these pants and these shirts and these things and these fireworks and these whatever. I mean, this is what we were talking about in February, right? You need to be ready, because this is going to be one of the biggest moments, you know, capsulated of the year is going to be this 4th of July, you know, fireworks and anything patriotic. I mean, the patriotic spirit of most Americans is high, especially here in Texas. You know, people, you know, political view or not, I love America. I stand for the national anthem. I served in the military. I love America. I love everything about it. I love the flag flying on the property, all that kind of stuff. I'm all about that kind of stuff. And anyone who knows me knows I'm all about that kind of stuff. And Laura, I think she's all about that stuff too. Let's see.
Yes, of course I am.
No, that's what we are right here. We're all about America, and we're all. I mean, I'm so grateful to be here, and I love it. And you know, if you don't have anything nice to say about America, don't say that shit around me. We're gonna have a problem. You know, that's how we feel about America over here on this compound that we live in. But anyway, all right. What questions do we have? Because I pretty much went through all the content I'm willing to share at this moment.
Okay, let's see. We got. I'm trying to. This thing is 16 pages long.
Just give me some questions, Bill.
Just give you some
Yeah,
questions.
just give me some questions. Yeah.
Okay, so screens. I wish this had a dark mode. It's like.
I know. You know what I'm saying?
Blinding.
Light mode, dark mode. That's a good question. What do
is
y'all use? Would you
questions.
use a light mode or dark mode? All my stuff's all dark mode. All my stuff is dark mode. Everything that I use, Facebook, everything's dark mode.
Man, the questions are.
I mean, you can only look at light mode for so many hours
Page 17. Okay.
of my report.
Of your gigantic report. We skipped a bunch of stuff, so I don't know.
No,
Whatever.
just go down through any kind of questions. That's what we're looking for, sweetheart.
Okay, you kind of answered that one. Bob from Colorado.
Bob from Colorado.
How does my company get in front of homeowners, and can we send them estimates through this service?
Say it again. Oh, step up to the microphone a little closer. Let me hear it.
How does my company get in front of homeowners, and can we send them estimates through this service?
Yeah. So basically, like when you've seen me on the design studio entering in the customer's address or information, basically what you do is you fill that out. Like, let's say Google Street View, new customer, I'm on the phone, I fill out the information, the customer's name, their email address, their physical address and phone number. It automatically sends them a test email and says, hey, just confirming the email. And it will have a thing where they can push it. It tells you a little bit about your company, and then I'll have a button where you push to confirm it, which goes to your website where you have your, photo selections and something for them to do to learn about your company. You can go to your business listing for now. Then you make the estimate, and then they can view their estimates in your company listing as well. So they're not going to christmascontractor.com. They're going to your business listing, which could be your website in a matter of a day. And then they can see their interactive quotes right there from your website, from your business listing. But how you get set up with that is you just simply go to christmascontractor.com on July 1st, and you just do a lookup for your business, and more than likely you're already going to be there. I don't care if you're in Colorado. I mean, there's 40. Check this out. Here's something you didn't know. There's 49,000 zip codes in the United States of America in the lower 48. It's 40,900. Excuse me, I misspoke. 40,900, and that's give or take one or two. But anyway, no matter where you live and what zip code you live in the country, there's three results for a contractor anywhere near you. I don't care where you are in the country. There's 3 results that are the best results, and in some places, like in Houston, there's 350 results. But our new algorithm goes through them and looks at every single referral or a star rating that you have on Google and Yelp, and plus how we calculate things, and mixes it together and comes up with the 3 best choices, and then Santa will select for you the number 1, but you can receive quotes from all 3 instantly. So you're going to get connected with that on July 1st by logging into your business listing, and that's what's up. That's going to be huge, Major League. What else?
Okay, next is Miss Reyes. Hey,
Miss Reyes. Hey, ¿qué pasa? Miss Reyes, she's my
Reyes.
friend.
She's my friend.
She's my friend.
She's my friend.
She's my friend.
If I claim my listing, what can I control? Photo, service area, contact information, reviews, pricing, and packages.
Well, you really can't control your reviews. But what was the other one? I mean, the reviews, what your review is, it is. But let me talk about reviews for a second.
Can you turn off It's being able to see the reviews. I think that would be the question. If they say somebody's got some bad reviews, can you turn, like on Facebook, you can turn that feature off? We'll be able to do that.
Yeah, unfortunately, that part is non-negotiable because, having a list of people who, like, once you go through the verification process is, it's an automatic thing where it checks and makes sure everything's legit. But, the whole purpose of the tool is to have quality selections for potential homeowners to find. And so that's why I've come up with my own ranking system that's better, in my opinion, than the way Google does it or the way Yelp does it, is for some different ways that we find out who we think is the best match based on what I say. And so that one you can't turn that one off. But what was the other thing?
Okay, so photos, service area, contact information, pricing, and or packages.
Yeah, you can see that all from your dashboard. Your dashboard will have, the estimates that you sent. I mean, it'll have everything. I mean, you can run your company, and the whole purpose of this is because I know this industry. And I know what it is and I know what it's not. And what it is people who wait till the last minute to start the industry. So basically, you're going to be at the ChristmasContractor.com 2026 season kickoff, and that's going to be done September 26th and 27th or something like that.
Something like that.
Yeah, whenever it is. Laura's going to pull it up on the screen right now. But that is going to be in September, and that is the moment you're going to say, okay, I'm trying to get into the industry. Well, we're already been started since September 1st, but I'm trying to get into the industry. Okay, what do I need? Okay, you're going to need a website. You're going to need materials. You're going to need leads. You're going to need people working for you. You're going to need all these things. And then you're like, but you give them some kind of slideshow, take some notes, and you can take these 3 or 4 pieces of paper that I printed out, and here's your training. Okay? That shit ain't doing nothing. I mean, it might give someone motivation for a couple days, but I can get you set up with everything you need. You could be up and running tomorrow with leads and people, people may be working for you. I can get you all set up with everything in a snap of a finger within a day. That's the difference. That's what the industry needs, and it needs to be all connected together in one platform. That's what I got, and that's what is not available out there. No one has that. That's what I got, and that's why we're taking over. So and we want to dominate Christmas light installation, holiday lighting searches anywhere in the United States, and bring homeowners in to see all of our clients, and to also bring our talent, people that want to work for the company. And so when you're on your company listing, you need to put on there, what pricing that you charge. If you want to do an instant, does someone looking get an instant, first pass at how much it might cost, generally speaking, and then find more information from you, or something else. Or if you're hiring, you want to toggle that on that you're hiring. I mean, right now, if you're looking for a job in the Christmas industry, I mean, I can tell you about 350 companies that are hiring right now. So there's plenty of jobs and plenty of money to be made. And if you live in Houston or live anywhere in the country, believe me, I got a contractor that I can connect you with. Believe me, I do.
Huh.
So
good stuff.
That's what's going on with that. What other questions we got?
Jason, Ohio.
I know a Jason, but where does that one live? Does he live in Ohio?
This one lives in Ohio.
That's not Guyman, is it?
No.
Where does he live? Kentucky.
Yes, but
he lives on the border.
On the line, like he flies out of Ohio.
I think he lives because Haven Lighting is 10 minutes down the street.
Yeah. And
there's a river, and he does water rescue there or something when he's not teaching people the basics of Christmas lights, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. I think he's over there. But this is not the same guy, obviously.
No.
Obviously. He asks questions in private. Go ahead.
How does ChristmasContractor.com decide which contractors show up first when a homeowner searches in their city?
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, the obvious reasons, if somebody's verified versus not verified, if someone's closer to you versus not closer to you, if someone's a higher rated just off Google and Yelp, these are the basics. We do have a featured listing that you can be in front of everyone regardless, but then the 3 listings that come up are, based on certain qualifications and certain things that you've done, how many years you've been in service, and the size of your business, and then how many images and stuff that you have online that's proving that you've been in business that long and it's verified that you've been doing things that long. Do you offer commercial lighting, and do you offer some of these services? If someone's looking for a commercial project, if you haven't really done any commercial things or everything's AI generated, then more than likely it's a fugazi. You know, because AI knows if that's an AI content or if that's an actual picture of something you did. So I mean, looking through all these things, it's a new way of really ranking. And another thing I think is really important is I talked about this the other day. The ranking system is broken, in my opinion, because most people just do a 5-star or a 1-star. I'm pissed at you, and I'm gonna let everyone know you're a 1-star. Or you did a good job, and it's kind of wrong to give you a 4-star, so I'm gonna give you a 5-star. So it's 1-star or 5-star. Those are the only really two. I mean, maybe restaurants might get a 2, 3, 4.
Amazon gets others.
To Amazon and shit like that, but for the most part, it's not. So it's like basically you approve that you think this person is a good company. Okay, we'll take that with a grain of salt, but you have to do some kind of algorithm like Yelp and make sure it's not coming from the same IP address as the contractor, or it's not the same domain as the contractor, or whatever. They have an algorithm. The way theirs works is not the way ours works, but the way theirs work, you have to search for the service, then find the contractor, then submit that you want to request. Then they submit back to you, and then 2 days later, that person can do a review. But that's their algorithm and how you have to do it. That's why when you get a bunch of good reviews, they get rid of them. But all the shitty reviews, they keep them. That's the reason why no one likes Yelp. But one of the many reasons, I should say. The other one is when you get information for an estimate from Yelp, it's not enough information to give the customer a quote. This one, you're going to get the rendering that they put together and what they need and what they think they need, and you can adjust it yourself and send it back to them. You're already on the same page. I mean, damn near it's a whole sales office for you, But anyway, with your links on it and stuff, I mean, the customer's like, hey, I want my house decorated like this, and they can get 3 quotes, and they can get it right there, and they can get it instant quotes, and you just have to verify it. I mean, they can, or buy the materials. And then here's another one that if you're a contractor, one of the toggles you have is, do you install customer provided lights? From Home Depot or Lowe's or whatever. Because when people call us, I just send them to the directory and they can find someone who does it here locally. Because you're just going to get rid of them anyway. If you don't offer that. The other one is, do you install commercial grade lighting? Because most people will install commercial grade lighting. If a homeowner bought a self-install kit with a 250-foot socket wire and whatever bulbs that they want with the variation in the configuration, and they want to do some yard stakes and stuff, and they bought it from us, would you install that? If a customer had bought everything they needed, and would you install those materials? The answer for that one mostly is yes. So those are the contractors we want to know. If they buy from ChristmasContractor.com, will you install the materials? And most people will say, hell yeah. Right? So that's another version of it.
That's a good one.
Yeah,
that's a good one, because then you have, like, if we got a client that came from another company and they have their lights, would we install that too? That's a good question too.
Yeah. So as soon as you're in the very first screen where it's like, hey, what's up? You put your zip code in, it tells you the 3 contractors. But if I'm looking for a permanent lighting contractor and you don't offer permanent lighting, I don't by default say everyone offers permanent lighting. You have to toggle that shit on. And so if someone's looking for permanent lighting, they're not going to find you. We're just finding permanent lighting. And if you're a permanent lighting customer, you can find people who offer permanent lighting, which right now is ChristmasContractor.com. But if you want your products to be in front of these customers, your products need to be on ChristmasContractor.com. It's that simple. It's that simple.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
So anyway, moving on.
Chris from Tennessee.
Oh, Tennessee.
Will homeowners be able to upload a photo of their house and request an estimate from the contractor? You kind of answered that one already.
Yeah, you'll be able to save like your own upload stuff. So if you want to save your logo and you want to put your own watermark and you want to put those kind of things. If you want to put like, I have this big snowflake or I got reindeer. I mean, I'll have a lot of that stuff on there. But if you want to put, especially the stuff that I sell on ChristmasContractor.com, our snowflakes, everything will be on there. But if you want to put that kind of stuff on the on that yourself, we have memory, and you can save, whatever the things that you want. You can put some pictures of your work. I mean, you could put all that stuff. There's plenty of memory and things. And we also have, like, you can bring your workers. This is something that's cool. You can bring your workers on there and get them trained from the dashboard, where they'll have a private talent profile and they'll be under you. So it also does their payroll for them. So I can do what the estimate was, how much is the cost for the customer, how much is our installation price, how much is our removal price. for that product and the actual price of the service. It'll figure out everything for you with the metrics, with the inventory and the payroll and everything. That's what this is set up to do by doing the rendering, which is it takes probably the longest to do the rendering if you're on the phone with the customer. So go straight to the rendering and then make the rendering, and then they have the estimate immediately based on the rendering. That's the fastest way to do it, right?
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
And then once they have that rendering, then then you have something that they can approve and show to the customer. I think having that on the kingdomchristmaslights.com would be another cool thing that a customer can go into the studio and just put their stuff in there and create their own, and then as soon as they're done, it just sends you an estimate request of what they really want.
That's a good idea.
That
too.
would be cool too. So
Yeah,
there's a lot of
fun.
cool things, and then that's connected to your business listing and your estimates and stuff. So this is going to be something, and it's going to be like July 1st is when the first phase is going to roll through, and it's going to be badass. Just letting you know that. Go ahead. What else? I know I didn't answer two of the questions because I just got sidetracked. But
That's all right. You pretty much have already answered all these questions, but Laura from New York wants to know, where do you see Kingdom Christmas Lights going this year?
If I can fix one thing, it would be having more people in the workforce. I think, for Christmas light and service industry, hiring people is one of the greatest challenges for any business owner. I don't care what level you're on. If you're a full-time Christmas, it's even harder because you don't have a pressure washing business during the year that you can take these guys and, hey guys, everyone put this shirt on tomorrow and we're going to start doing Christmas lights. I mean, you don't have that. You don't have workers, so you're counting on all these workers coming back.
Do you think labor is going to be an issue this year?
No,
Again?
I think labor is an
better?
issue, period. It's always an issue of keeping the same people. So having our talent profiles and people looking for a job is going to be big. Having it where they can answer some questions, and then, based on who has a truck and who has this and who has that and who has ladders and who has experience and whatever, and kind of separate them just like an algorithm of who the best candidates are. And then having them go through some kind of a basic Christmas light training through our modules. And then they can be hire ready because they know enough that you can hire them and they're ready to go through your orientation, or even once you say you're hired, and you can unlock another bit of training that they have to take, put their paperwork, their W-9. I mean, you can it's never ending. They can do their payroll on there and have their own portal to work for your company, and they never even see us. They're just through your stuff. So this right here is game changing, and it's going to be industry shaking. I'm excited. I'm excited for it. I'm really excited for it because not because I'm going to be rich and famous, because I think that's true. For that reason, I think the reason why I'm so excited is because we get to help so many people in the industry that we love, and we spent so much time, building this industry and thinking about the best way to do it, and we've really spent years and years and years of trying to perfect it. We've murdered relationships, and we've nurtured relationships, and we've been working, just always thinking about, I'm going to be in this industry for the rest of my life, and this is what we do, and this is the only thing we do, and this is the only thing I think about all year. And then when Christmas comes back around, it's like Santa saying, look what I got you. Look at this gift I've been preparing for you. Very Christ-like conversation. When you finally realize the gift that he has for you. But when you open up this gift and you're like, oh my gosh, this could change my life. Being able to be there and actually be able to be a part of changing someone's life for a good, and they can get into this industry and get connected in here, that's the benefit. That's the reward. That is the ministry. When Laura and I first started, that was our main goal, and it's finally coming to fruition after like 7 years. It's like we finally see the new 5-year plan. So that's cause for great joy and celebration, in my opinion.
Okay. What?
Right?
Right.
I mean, I really honestly believe that. So it's really a good position to be in. There's still a lot of hard work left to be done. Right now, man, where are the commercial customers at? Where's the commercial customers at? What the hell are you doing right now? What are you waiting for?
They're waiting. They're not responding.
What are you waiting for right now? Why are you not pursuing commercial customers? Why are you not pursuing that? Why are you not trying to sell permanent lighting right now for someone who wants to have American pride like me on their business or their home, and they want to, have a nice celebration for America's 250th anniversary of independence. Everyone wants to celebrate it. Why are you not getting in front of customers and saying, look, here's a solution. Here's how you're going to separate yourself from what's important, your neighbors and what they think about you, because most people think that's important. They want to be known as the center of attention in their neighborhood. They want to be the best barbecue person. They want the best lights. They want the nicest truck. They want the biggest lift kit. They want the best everything. And when those lights come up, they want that too. Whole block watching. You remember that song, Whole Block Watching?
No.
You don't remember Whole Block Watching?
No. You and I listened to two different genres. Yesterday was the first time I heard you singing a song that came from my thing.
What?
Rock music.
Oh,
You
I've
were
been singing
Pat
oldies.
Benatar.
Oldies, right? Where's Whole Block Watching, babe?
I don't know.
Anyway,
I don't know.
what final thoughts do you have, Lauren?
Final thoughts. I don't know. I'm kind of like in a little dazed and confused right now.
Why are you dazed? Because I've been talking too much?
You've been just going off today. Or, as usual, I guess I should say.
Yeah. I haven't been raising my voice and yelling, so that's good.
No.
Very calm, I would say. And I can't believe you don't know it.
Yeah.
Yeah. What?
Invisilights. ChristmasContractor.com. Whole block watching. Let's go. Whole block watching when the lights come on. Clean by the day, but at night too strong. One tap change.
Anyway,
Okay.
you heard that song.
Now I know what you're talking about. I'm like, I have no idea what that is.
Yeah, you
but
got to go. Yeah,
I don't know the
Kingdom
names
Radio, you
of
can hear the
all
Whole
of-
Block Watching song.
I don't know the names of all of Ron's songs. I have not memorized those. guess
Yeah, I
I'm a
wrote all
bad
the lyrics
life.
for all those songs, by the way.
Yeah, I don't know all your. all
And I
your
got a bunch of other
jams.
cool ones too. Got a whole Christmas album coming.
Yeah.
Wait till you see Santa AI and Kingdom Radio. This dude sends Santa letters to you and all that kind of stuff. It's just going to be. I had this dream. I had a dream that when we bought this house, it's actually Post Office Road. It's like 3 houses on it. I was going to change it to North Pole Lane and have it the North Pole Post Office since there's a post office on it. But I've been getting fought by everybody who lives in the town. Everyone, well, really the lady that lives down the street, but
Who's
she
been
was
here
since the beginning.
since
Like
the
her family
beginning.
was the original sharecroppers who came from Germany after the Civil War. And so, it's not going to happen, anytime soon. But I found a way to actually make it happen. We've been talking about that since we moved in.
Yeah.
So yeah, the North Pole Post Office looks like it might be happening. So anyway, I'm so excited. I'm so excited about what's going on. I'm so excited about the future and what I have, and I just cannot wait to show you. I cannot wait to show you what I have working on, and I cannot wait for you to say, oh my God, this is so much easier. This has changed my life. And then we just keep getting more and more connected together. I cannot wait for that. I'm so looking forward to that. For not just you, but for me, so I'm finally done with this damn thing, because to say that I've worn out 2 chairs is a understatement. Well, it's a fact.
It's a fact. I'm sitting in your old chair. It is not comfortable at
These
all.
are brand new, like I don't know if
6
you
months.
I don't know if you know anything about chairs, okay? But they sell them by the hour rating, right, babe?
Yes.
Yeah. So if you have an 8-hour chair or 6-hour chair, you can sit in it for 6 hours, and then it's based on how much you weigh and how many hours you can sit into the chair. So these are like the highest rated ones, the best chairs with all the functions and everything. These are like 8-hour chairs. I think that's the biggest one with the armrest and the leg rest and back massage and whatever. I wore one of them out like in 3 months, right?
Yes.
So then now that's Laura's chair.
I'm sitting in it right now. It is not comfortable at all. I put a pillow in it, the whole thing. It's like, you have screwed this chair up, and you took mine. My chair was
isn't it
perfect.
crazy?
It was already formed to my body. I was good, and now I got to start over. I got to buy another chair. I got it in my Amazon cart right now. It's
I
waiting.
know. So like the kids are like, they got a bunch of cool ass chairs and
Yeah,
shit, because
they
they're
get
like
passed down.
Yeah, like down at the office, like, damn, you got all these executive chairs. It's like, these are all my hand-me-down chairs.
I used to be a lazy boy chair girl, and now I've moved to this one, and it's super comfortable. It's got the little footrest thing, but this broken down piece of shit that you passed over here is not comfortable.
Well, I mean, at the end of the day, I was telling David Merle, I don't know if you guys know who he is or not, but I was telling David Merle, I said, dude, when you're running your business, because he runs everything from a cell phone for the most part, doesn't even have a laptop. And I'm like, I don't know how you do that. I mean, I do know how you do it. You just do what you got to do, but I don't know how you do it on that level. To run a business from a cell phone. I mean, like if it's the place that I work, you know, I want the Kingdom Christmas lights, banners. I want it to look as cool as possible because I'm spending all my time here. I want the 3-screen monitors. I want the TVs above it. I want the best computer that you can buy with the biggest graphic card and the biggest iCore processing and the one that can handle the most. With right now, if you look at my screen, I got 6 different AI programs working, builders. Well, I'm working on 2 or 3 things at the same time, building this infrastructure and design studio. So, and it's like, this is where you spend all your time. I want the best chair that you possibly can buy, whatever the best is. That's what I want. I want the best of everything, because where we're going, this isn't like, well, I think I want to succeed, but I do got a plan B. You're like, plan B, like not being successful, there's a plan for that? Like, there is no plan B. I'm going to do this, and I need to have everything. I'm gonna dedicate all this time here, and I'm gonna sacrifice a lot. Laura will tell you that. Sacrifice a lot. Personal time, trips, fun, going out to drinking, doing no drinking. Doing no bullshitting around, straight focus, no watching TV, no playing video. Well, I have TV on in the background, like stuff that's like documentary of James Madison and George Washington, that kind of stuff, World War II, and that's the stuff that I watch because I can just kind of listen to it and kind of watch it as I'm working. But no video games, no bullshitting around, just straight focused. Straight focused on success, straight focused on the mission, keep my eye on the prize from the second I wake up to the second I go to bed. That's all I do. I am so on a mission, and that's what it takes to be successful. That's what it takes. This is the reason why, but it's really hard to stay like that forever. You get burnt out. That's why the Christmas industry is so perfect for us, is I love bringing the light. There's a ministry in that. I love being a part of people's Christmas experience. I love that. Since I was a kid, I love that. And I love that I do that for a living. But you can work super hard and dive in for 3 months, and then you can burn out in the off season. But this off season, I'm acting like I'm in the middle of the Christmas season. I am so focused on it, and hopefully I can catch a break before the actual real Christmas season starts.
That is mandatory, because it is June. And if you have not ordered your large commercial pieces, you are 2 weeks away from it being too late.
Your ass got a deadline.
So if you have commercial pieces, I hope you're getting them ordered. And that's a good way to get those HOAs and commercial projects to step on the gas a little bit, because you only got a couple weeks left before you can even get it here. And that Christmas buffet, that table, that folding table has been taken out of the garage and it's been put in the warehouse. And Grandma has washed it, and she's putting her fancy tablecloth on it. The Christmas buffet line is getting ready. So get yourself prepared, because it's going to be a busy season, because the 2 guys in the truck, there's going to be twice as many of them this year. So get your shirts ready, your yard signs ordered, start getting your stuff together. It's going to be too late if you don't do it now, and you're going to be
First of all,
chasing your tail.
Just right now, there's nothing you need to do right now except for wait till July 1st. Okay. So this is when your buddy Ron says, look, it's June. What I want you to do is I want you to chill. Okay. Just relax, have a vacation, enjoy yourself, have a good time. Don't even worry about Christmas. Don't even bother yourself with anything about it, because I have a solution. You can be lazy and come in the last minute and be awesome. Just give me till July 1st, okay? And then enjoy yourself. Enjoy your family. Take care of yourself. And let your buddy Ron take care of all these minor details, like getting set up for the business. I can do it. This is the thing that's interesting. It's like if you're doing like these complex commercial projects, and let's say you're doing, I don't know, 200 commercial or complex huge projects, or say you're doing 500, I don't know. But for one homeowner to figure out what their Christmas plan is and what they're going to do and all these things and how they're going to decorate and all that, it's like a full-time job for one person to do this. But when your job is to do it for 400 people or 600 people or whatever the number is, it's a whole nother thing. It's a whole nother thing that takes you being organized and a lot of preparation. I've been doing this for a long time. I love it. I know there's a better way. Every year, we all know. Every one of us who do it knows there's a better way, and we try to do it a better way every year. And then we see if that works and then try to do it a better way. This way this year, I think, is finally, since I can do computer programming and computer designing myself finally for the first time in my life, I've pushed through that weakness and made it a strength. Now that I have it and I can do anything I want to, this is going to be the year where we put it all together and we make it so easier to operate on these higher levels and to continue to operate with little or less involvement for the actual business owner. And that's been the key the whole time. If you can take the things you don't like doing, like selling 25 bulbs and 3 bags of this bulb and 2 bags of that one, you got to have the website do that. Or, hey, I'm on your website, but look, I'm getting this, and what else do you think I need? You need the website to do that. You know, if you're like, hey, you need whatever those processes are on the level that you have figured out to an exact science, you need those processes. You need those automated. The people that you're talking to is the ones that you don't want to automate the surface. The huge commercial projects, the ones that are game changers to you, those are the ones you personally want to be involved in and spend your time going after those big commercial jobs. That's what you want. All the other stuff that you have figured out that anyone can do it, that's the one you implement AI processes to handle those things so you can focus on bigger and better things and growing your business from a visionary point of view. Okay, so, you know, you have the AI be the implementer and you're the visionary is how it works. But we'll see. Fingers crossed. July 1st, Christmas in July. It's going to be on and popping. Going to have some fireworks popping off. You hear me? Some fireworks popping off around here. So anyway, if you don't like where life is right now, if you don't like what's going on right now, if you don't like what's going on, not just in the world, just don't even worry about that. Focus on whoever you're looking at in the mirror. Focus on that person. If you don't like the way your life looks right now, I mean, it's pretty easy, man. I mean, what you need to do is get off your ass and get busy.